Leo. Welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. Be sure and follow on TikTok and YouTube for me. I'd really appreciate it. Whatever message is here is what you need to hear. So I always just ask Spirit to give me the messages that we need at the time. So I will pull from the Oracle, and then I'm going to pull from the Tarot. We're going to do a past, present, and future layout today, something a little bit different. Just kind of change it up a little bit. So let's see what Spirit has for you. So we have serendipity. I love that. And blessed. Wow. Okay. I'm loving that energy. So serendipity for me is like, it's the luck card. You know, I'm not a huge believer in just luck. Luck for me is you putting in the work and then the energies aligning with you. So if that's what you call luck, then yeah, this is good luck. But I definitely feel like this is good things coming your way. You know, the 4-leaf clover is a very good sign. And then we have blessed. So I feel like it's time Leo got some blessings here. Whatever situation this is for you, this could be in your spirituality. This could just be overall feeling blessed at this time. So serendipity is number 18. We'll start with that one since it did come out first. Opportunity allied with readiness. The awareness of synchronicity. Luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols. A magical alignment of events. Yeah, I love that. A lot of that has to do with astrology too. So if you're interested, go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. You can go to the homepage, scroll all the way down to the bottom and sign up for it. I do a newsletter every month and send out the astrology for the month, and then I break it down by zodiac sign as well. So it kind of helps you work with the energies for that month. And a lot of times that has to do with serendipity, because if you work with those energies, you can really get into alignment and bring things into fruition. So if you're interested, go check that out and sign up for my newsletter. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good, and where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles like you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you very much. I love that. That's awesome. Again, with the alignment there. Love it, love it. So blessed is number 22. That might resonate. Isn't 22 one of the master numbers? Like 1133? Maybe it is. Honestly, can't remember. But it is 1111, so. Blessed, something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. So you definitely have a lot coming in for you here, Leo. There are moments in life when out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. I'm loving this energy for you, Leo. Look at like serendipity and blessed together. That's amazing. So I really, really love that for you guys. Let's get into tarot and see what's going on here. So like I said, this could be, you know, in your work, in your career, in your business, in love life, family. It could be just be all around energy. Things just aligning everywhere and coming together for you. I feel like when both of those together like that, it's just, everything's just kind of coming together for you here, Leo. And I love it. I think it's amazing energy. I think a lot of things are coming together for the fire signs, especially. I'm a Sag sun, so I don't know that I have a lot of Leo in my chart, but, you know, I feel like fire signs kind of go through cycles together. So in the past, we have Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Hermit. So this could definitely be about love. Could just have to do with like your creativity and stability as well. Right now we have the Lovers, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. In the future, we have the Magician, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Underneath, we have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like things have kind of felt a little, you've been kind of experiencing maybe some lack mindset. You've kind of felt left out in the cold here, whether that's by a person or the universe in general, by spirit. You could be experiencing, that could be like emotionally, it could be financially, it could be both. I just feel like you are kind of sitting in like this lack mindset, this difficulty. It's almost kind of like a despair. They're out here in the cold, but you also have to realize that like they're right here by a window. So if they just knocked on this window, or if this is some type of building, like there is help for you here, whether that's with other people or with spirit themselves. You're never alone. So always try to ask for help either from other people or the divine itself. So in the past, we have Ace of Cups. This was an emotional new beginning. And with the Ace of Cups, it can definitely be about love. This is like new beginning in love. Cups are about your emotions. So this can also have to do with your spirituality or your creativity, your self-love. This is just an overpouring of emotions here. It's cup of emotions. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is about your house, your home. This is about union. This is also about like joy and happiness. So I feel like there was this new emotional beginning in your joy and happiness in your home. This could be with your family. This could be, in your marriage. But it has to do with your stability as well. And then we have the Hermit. So the Hermit is all about soul searching and finding purpose. So there was definitely this new emotional beginning after some introspection and like some inner wisdom here, seeking like purpose, truth, and truth in self, like internal answers. Like you have the answers within you, that Hermit, like going within. And, he has the star card here inside of his lantern, which is Aquarius energy. The Hermit itself is Virgo energy. It doesn't mean you're dealing with a Virgo. You very well can be, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have those in your chart. But this is about, being in solitude, kind of savings when it comes to money. It can just be about, going into self and searching for those answers. Right now in your energy, we have the Lovers. So again, this could be about a union or a partnership. It doesn't have to be a love relationship, a romantic relationship. This can just be not romantic, sorry. This can be about like business partnerships. It can be union with self, or this can just be a choice. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is about healing, rest, recovery, meditation. It can also be about a break. So maybe right now this partnership is kind of on a break or at a pause, and it's causing you a lot of anxiety. I feel like right now you've just kind of been sitting in like this despair, this energy of, are things ever going to happen for me? Is anything ever going to move forward? And again, that can be with some type of partnership. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but this could be like, a business partnership, and things are just kind of at a pause right now, and it's causing you a lot of stress. But this is also about like any type of relationship that you have. So this could be your relationship with spirit, maybe your spirituality. But whatever this break is, or this pause here, it's causing you a lot of anxiety. In the near future, though, we have the Magician, which is manifestations. It's the action card. It is things coming to fruition. It's a victory. And I feel like you have a victory in stability here. So the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving energies. So maybe that's why you felt this pause, this Four of Swords here. Things have just not been moving fast, but they're going to pick up soon. Things have kind of been moving slow. And I feel like that's because Spirit wanted you to be able to build from a solid foundation. So when you look at the Knight of Pentacles, it is a stable offer, but it's also very grounded. Pentacles are earth energy. So you want something that you're building to be very stable and grounded. You don't want it to be built on this fast moving energy, because it can fall apart, or it could, you could miss steps, especially if you're trying to build a business or build any kind of relationship with another person or with spirit. If you rush things, you could easily miss things. You can miss lessons. You can miss red flags. You can miss opportunities to grow. Or you could just miss, if you're signing things for business, you could miss like a contract or something important here. So I feel like spirit has been wanting you to build and to focus on, the details here. This is very like detail oriented type of energy, but things are going to start picking up after this. I think spirit just wanted you to get things in order because they want this to be stable for you. They don't want you to have to sit in this energy again. They want you to build this stably and solidly. So what does Leo not see coming here, spirit? There's always that one. Always that one that has to fall on the floor. So yeah, you're definitely moving on from that mindset. So we got 6 of Swords, which is moving on from a mindset or some type of turmoil, and you're moving to calmer water. See how calm that? It's like glass or like a mirror back here. She's just moving, or he. They're just moving to calmer waters. I feel like you're moving on from this lack mindset. You're having some realizations here, leaving the past behind. So the Judgment is about leaving the past behind, a new beginning. This is like kind of a rebirth. You had this Ace of Cups in the recent past. So that past can be, in the past year. It could be in the past 2 years. It just depends on what's been going on for you, because it's a general reading. But I definitely see you moving to calmer waters here after getting some a realization, like an awakening, and then there's growth and expansion here. So this could be actual moving, because there are ships here. So this could be that you're moving, you could be traveling, or this just is about growth and expansion and progress within self or business or relationships. So either way, it's growth and progress here. I love that. That's really awesome. And then you've got that serendipity and that blessed. So, always realize that you are blessed, but you've got a lot of blessings coming in here. What do they need to focus on right now, Spirit? What does Leo need to focus on? Ooh, I saw the Ace, or the 8 of Cups, but it didn't come out. So we're not going to take it, but I did see it. It's also about moving on, like just moving forward. Wow. Okay, so we got 2 Kings here. So this is what Spirit wants you to focus on. So we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the feminine masculine king. This is about being emotionally balanced. Excuse me. He is about, he's very compassionate leader, very emotionally intelligent. So I think Spirit is just telling you to, stay emotionally balanced here, be compassionate to yourself, be empathic to yourself, take care of yourself here. And then we have the King of Swords, which is air energy, but this is also about like your thoughts and clarity and truth. Get clear with yourself and use your head here. Try not to be in your emotions too much. I know that that's hard to do sometimes, especially when it has to do with relationships with others or our stability. It can be a very emotional time, but Spirit wants you to remain emotionally balanced and use your head over heart here. Get clear about the things that you want and make the changes, and you've got progress coming in here. So this is about just like moving forward, making progress, making the changes that you need to make, and getting clear about those changes. So I really love this for you. This is really awesome. I feel like you're just get clear about how you want to move things forward. Get clear about what progress you want to make here, and just get balanced. But I really love this for you. I think this is awesome. I love the oracle cards that came out for you. Very good energy. The serendipity, the blessed, definitely. Yeah, you're definitely moving into a better time. Why do all these keep flipping out this way? Something with my right side? I don't know if that has to do with it. Is that significant for anyone? The right side? I don't know. One more here, please, Spirit. There we go. Okay. We have star power. You need engaging work that will let your talent shine. You're a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. I love that. So lean into that star power you have there. Brilliance. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Yeah, that hermit energy, that going within, finding those answers within yourself. That's definitely important to do. And it's so wise to, because you have the hermit and the four of swords, which are both about like kind of solitude, rest, and like going within, being real with yourself. Being honest with yourself here, you know, not just with others, but sometimes it's hard to be honest with yourself because you don't want to hear it. I've been there. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. Yeah, listen to that inner voice. And then we have healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Yeah, that's also what this Four of Swords is. It's about rest, recovery, healing energy. So you're definitely in that right now, and I feel like it's just because you've been in your head. You've just been through a period of things kind of not working out, but you also have to look at the bright side of this. Things don't work out for a reason, or we go through trials and tribulations so that we can learn those lessons so that we can do things differently. It helps teach you what you don't want for yourself in the future, whether that's a relationship with somebody else, or, something happens with your business, or, in your spirituality. Those are things that kind of, unfortunately, those lessons that can be really hard are the ones that we grow from the most. So I really see good things coming in for you here, Leo. Hang in there, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.